Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here. Welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Today, we are going to go ahead and continue on with our quest of, I guess you say beating this game, even though it probably never ends. I already ended the day, went through the weekend, and we're starting a new week here, and I had no jobs pre-planned, so I got nothing here from our last episode, but I did take a look at the jobs that we have, and I started accepting them. Just going ahead to jump into it here. The first one is somebody's PC broke. They need a motherboard and a graphics card. I'm just going to wait till it gets here, and then I'll order those parts, just because I don't feel like doing it through the list. The next one we have is another broken PC, but they want us to diagnose and fix it, which it's pretty cheap, so don't have to worry too much about it being too in-depth, at least I'm hoping anyways. So we'll be taking a look at that when it gets here. And then finally, somebody wants us to build a PC. They only have a budget of $500, so I haven't started paying for this yet, but we're going to start right now. With $500, we ain't got a lot to work with, so we're going to be looking for the cheap of the cheap here. So we got this, this GeForce, right, whatever this is, that's $75. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Memory, we're going to go cheap too. We're only going to do 4. CPU processor, we're going to have to go cheap on this too. It's not even looking for the best of the best. It's just what's the cheapest and then making whatever the cheapest is work with everything else. So we have this. This is $90 and that's a Kaby Lake. So we'll go with that. We got to remember Kaby Lake for that. And then we're going to go with a cheap fan. And then we need a Kaby Lake motherboard, which we got to go cheap on this too. There's not much in the way of cheap. There's 170. I think 170 is the cheapest we're gonna go here. 240, 300. Yeah, 170. Okay, so we're at $405 right now. Storage, we're gonna go cheap. And then, oh man, we're already over budget. Alright, is there anything cheaper than $60? That's the next question. Oh, there's a $50 one. Alright, we'll select that. We're already over budget, so we're gonna have to rethink what we're using here. Oh, here we go, $45. I don't think we could get any cheaper than 45. Oh, 40. And that does work. Okay, so we're going with that. Or we could do this mid-tower. We'll do this mid-tower one. Yeah. And then we'll get rid of all these cases we have. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need that. And we don't need that. Okay, so we got... Oh, I think I deleted something I didn't need. So we got a case. We got the motherboard. We got the CPU cooling. We got the processor. We got the memory. And we got the graphics card. I took off the storage. That's what I took off. So we need that. And I have no power supply whatsoever. So I need to go cheap on the power supply too. So far I'm seeing $50 as the cheapest. Oh, $30. That's for an ATX though. I need a... What do I need? Oh, yeah, that's what I could use. Okay. So $30 power supply. But now I need to look at my budget here and see where I can cut back. The graphics card might be something. Down to like $95. Let's see if there's anything cheaper than that. Ooh. Yeah, graphics card is kind of hard to go cheap on. Sort by price. Let's see. That'll probably make it easier. $75. Let's do that. Actually, I'm already doing $75, so I can't do much about that. That is cheap. That is cheap. Well, actually, is that cheap? Let's see. Yeah, $40 is cheap. GPU cooling. $10. We can go with that instead. So we're a little bit cheaper now with the cooling. I can't go cheaper on the motherboard. Maybe the memory? I doubt it, but we'll see. Let's see what we can do for RAM. $20. Okay, I guess I can. I could go cheaper. So let's get rid of this. And we are barely within budget right now. Shoot. Alright, let's look at the storage too. Alright, we got cheaper storage we could go with. Let's do that. Man, this thing is budget build to the max. Okay, so that should get us there where we want to be. I don't know if they have to pay. Do they pay extra for the? Oh, they do pay extra for the same day delivery. So they are paying for the delivery. So let's go ahead and do this. Wait, do they? Labor is 200. Oh. So I might even need to go cheaper than that. I didn't realize that. So really I only have $300 to fiddle with, I'm assuming. Let's look at motherboards again. What is the cheapest? 85. And it's an AM4. What's the cheapest AM4 though? It's just because that's cheaper doesn't mean it's cheaper. AM4, AM4, AM4. There it is. 104. Yeah, so it's I can't go any cheaper on the motherboard. Because the cheapest is that. What is the cheapest Cabby Lake one though? Let's see. 170. Yeah. Which I think is what I have already. Yep. Cases is as cheap as it can get. Yep, it doesn't get much cheaper than that. Power supply, I think I went as cheap as I could. Almost. I didn't go as cheap as I could. Power supplies again. Okay, there we go. Storage, I think I went as cheap as I could. I'm basically just going, whatever's the cheapest is what I'm buying right now. Storage, yep. So this is what we're paying for right here. So we're going to go ahead and buy it. And we're gonna go ahead and end our day because we gotta wait for everything else to come in. I really want to do this PC build though. I'm liking the challenge of trying to do something as cheap as I can. Which $500 ain't much to work with. All right, let's go ahead and go to work. We're gonna do the PC build first. Let's put this here. And put this here. And let's start building. Yeah, I know about the custom water cooling. Thank you. $40 spent so far. Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, you can stop telling me that. That's cool that I can do that. I appreciate you letting me know. I mean, that's a cool looking motherboard, but it's just the look. That's the only thing. All right, let's go ahead and put the memory stick in. Put the processor in. Let's get this in. Let's go ahead and get the graphics card ready to get installed here too. Oh, didn't need to add, or take that one off. I keep forgetting. Oh, I guess maybe I do need to do that? Oh no, I don't. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the storage installed as well, because this thing is bare bones. And the power supply, going with this cheapy one here. So we spent $445 so far, which is good because we haven't gone anywhere near over our budget. So maybe I thought you would have to include labor in that, so I went really conservative on this build on as far as spending goes. So let's go ahead and try to boot it up here. Let's make sure it even works, because my goodness, just doing the bare minimum here. I'm putting the case back together in hopes that it is done and good. Alright, so that's not too bad. Close that up, because that's why the case wasn't completed. Cool. So we did get that build done. Holy cow, that was not expecting to get that done. We got this where we need to fix. They want us to replace the motherboard and the graphics card. That'll be an easy fix. Go ahead and take the cabling out. Open that up. Let's get these cables out. Oops, not the motherboard. Well, I do need the motherboard, but we're not there yet. So many cables. There we go. And this thing needs a good cleaning too. Holy cow. Okay. So we need to replace the motherboard and the graphics card. So since I don't have any other parts, I know which ones I need to buy. I need to buy that, I'm assuming. Let me just make sure before I speak on it. Yep, okay. So I need to buy one of those, and I need to replace the graphics card. I can go ahead and stop doing that. There we go. So I'm just looking for something that says I have inventory. There it is. So that one. And we'll do same day delivery on this. We'll pay the extra. I want to just get this thing done and fixed and back to the guy. Oh, where is it? There we go. We can sell the broken one, and we'll put the new motherboard in. Let's go ahead and get this set up for the new graphics, or the new RAM and the new... Oh, come on. Thought I opened that. Okay, I guess I didn't. Why can't I install any of them? Oh, there it goes. And put the processor back in. And this. And this. And we should be good to go on that. We just need to do all the wiring. So we got a new motherboard in again. And then I'm going to try to boot this up, but I'm also going to clean it while we're booting it up, because obviously we don't want to give them a dirty PC back after working on it. Get that customer service. Yep, everything's good there. We just need to clean it and then put the case back on, and then this one is done. And I'm hoping I can diagnose and fix this pretty simply. There we go. It's all cleaned up. Pipe. Oh, that's what it means by piping. That's cool. So you can route piping how you want it to be. That's really cool. Alright, so this one's good to go. And finally, the last one is right here. It's diagnose what's wrong with it. So, besides the fact that it's filthy, geez. Plug everything in and try to boot it up, see what it does. No CPU found. Okay. Well, we're working on cleaning it first, and then we'll check that out. Alright, it's cleaned up. Let's go ahead and take this out. I'm going to check the RAM while we're at it, too. I can click on it. There we go. And let's see, we need a new one of these, and the RAM is looking good. Okay, so we just need a Ryzen 7 8-core. Well, I don't even have to remember that, because with the shop, it'll just say it's in my inventory, which there it is right there. And we're going to do same-day delivery on this as well. I'm going to tell you guys, after I'm done with these, why I'm doing same-day delivery. Because obviously I'm spending a lot more money trying to get the stuff here and get these done quicker when I don't really need to do that. Let's put this back in. Whoops. Let's not put that one in. Oh, I forgot to put... Oh, it doesn't matter. Thought I needed that. Actually, I do need that, because I need to check this for more. Because it says it's not fixed yet, which means it's probably got a virus on it or two. So let's go ahead and check that out too. Yep, go ahead and restart. Yep, restart, restart, restart. Oh, there's the culprit. Had viruses on it. Now I don't. We should be good to put this back together now. Nope, it says diagnosed and fixed still. Okay, I diagnosed it. I fixed it. What else could be wrong on this thing? I'm looking at it. The fans are spinning. The power's working. Alright, well, looks like we're going to have to get into it a little bit more than I originally intended. Take a look at the hard drive. Is the hard drive good? It's broken too, that's why. Okay. I was wondering why it was booting up just fine, and it's because the hard drive. So, or it's because of the little dongle thing there. Storage. I need to replace it, so let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to do same day delivery. There we go. And we can get rid of this one. If I didn't have the little dongle thing in here, the USB drive, I would have been fine. I would have recognized it was an issue. So let's go ahead and start it up again. And that's okay, cool. That completes it, and it's now fixed and finished. Well, we fixed we got rid of viruses on a dead hard drive, but oh well. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and go to our emails. We got a few more emails here, but we'll go ahead and get rid of that one. This is the first one, which is the really cheap build that I had to do, which I just did. I got a 5-star review for spending less than $500. Just because of the labor, that's the thing that cranks it up, but I guess that's not too bad. Next one is the diagnose and fix, which I just finished too. We got, what? My PC was busted, but now it's working fine, but I have to give 1 star because it's just not stable. It crashes as soon as I run benchmark. What? That doesn't make any sense, but okay, whatever. And then finally, the last one was replacing the motherboard and the graphics card. I got 4 stars on this because I cleaned out the dust. My motherboard is good as new, and it's cleaner than the day I bought it. Yep, you're welcome for that. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's see here. Do you think you can upgrade graphics card, install dual graphics card? Okay, I'm not going to work on that one just because that sounds like it's going to be pretty tough for me. This one is, got a request for a new PC. My mate's PC benchmark is 6951, so I need at least that. I read that AMD parts are really good. I like nice and shiny new components. Okay, it's a new PC build. That's a pretty high benchmark, but I can probably get to it, especially with that budget. So we're going to go ahead and take that one. And this one says, hi, can you fix my PC? Hello, there's something wrong with my PC. Can you figure out what's wrong with it? It's just completely dead. Nothing happens when I try to turn it on. Is my power supply unit broken? The fans seem to be working harder than normal. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones, please. I was on PCB Bay the other day and saw some awesome braided red cables. All right, right on. I'll do that for you. Okay, so we're going to take on those 2 jobs in the next episode, but as I said earlier, I am actually... The reason I am rushing all of these builds out with same-day parts is because I want to do my own PC build. So I'm going to actually take my PC here. I can't crouch down. Okay. I'm going to take this PC build here. I'm going to actually store it, and I'm going to use it for parts or for a build if I need it. But I'm going to focus on building myself a new PC in this game as well. So before we do that, though, we're going to go ahead and start building this guy's PC. He needs a benchmark of 6951, and he wants AMD parts. So we'll put in AMD, and let's just, I mean, if this guy's going for what he's going for, we're looking at price here. So we got 140, 270. We'll go with 370. We'll just go with the highest thing here. And it's an AM4 socket, so we need to look for the AM4 socket. Can I look it up by this? Yep, there we go. AM4 socket. Best of the best of this is right here. and it uses crossfire. That's good. Memory will go a little expensive on this. Let's see. Where is... Oh. The ones I usually go to are like right there, and I'm like, where is it at? Okay, there we go. Cooling. I already have a cooling system, but I'm not going to use it because it does not fit with the cases I'm using. So we'll do... I need 120 millimeters. Yeah, there's not much. Okay, well, we're going with this one here. We got our motherboard. We got that graphics card. Let's see. We want descending. There we go. We need a crossfire one. Can I do it by crossfire? Let me see. There we go. Yeah, by crossfire. And he likes AMD, so we're probably going to go with this one right here. Storage, we're going to go with... Geez, that's 1 terabyte? That's insanely expensive. M.2. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know enough about PCs to know what that is, but hopefully I'll learn about it later on. Okay, so we have a $3,000 budget, so we'll go with it. Why not? Let's just get crazy expensive with this thing. Power supply. We want an ATX, so we'll just go with this. Doesn't care about cables, cases. Go with the $500 case. There we go. Case fans. We can put some fans in, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I guess we could. I don't know much about the case though, so you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just stick to what we got. Let's do same day delivery. And yeah, we're gonna already do this too. Or actually, you know what? How long has this episode been going? It's been going quite a while. So, in fact, you know what? We're gonna have to end up... Ooh, that's a nice case. Look at this thing. Holy cow. Yeah, this thing's gonna be pretty badass when it's all said and done. But anyways, guys, we're going to have to hold this build off until the next episode. And we'll start purchasing our parts probably in the next episode too for our PC. But let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And until next time, take care.